Hey guys, what is up? This is Byron Hazlett, aka Byron the Multiple Interests Man here, and welcome back to another episode of Byron's Bios. Remember that review I did on the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie before I saw the second movie? Yeah, the review I did wasn't that great because of my stuttering. And speaking of the second film, that's what we're focusing on right now. So today I am about to review the sequel to the first Guardians of the Galaxy film, which is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, since I haven't seen the second film in 6 years, there are parts of the movie that I still remember. If I mess up, let me know. But I highly doubt that I will, because I usually try my best to comprehend what occurs in movies. And if you have already seen the first and second Guardians of the Galaxy films, then you're in for a treat. So the plot is where Peter Quill and his Guardians, including Baby Groot, who is introduced as a reincarnated Groot, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the first film, get hired by this powerful alien race called the Sovereign, and their job is to protect the precious batteries from invaders. Although Rocket Raccoon stole those items, and when it was discovered, they were sent to guard, and the Sovereign dispatched their armada to search for vengeance. We also meet this guy named Yondu Udonta, who is Peter's former guardian that boosted him to become a hero, and I will say that he is also villainous. We also meet another new character named Mantis, a mantis-like creature who is a human with antennas and black eyes, in which she joins the Guardians. As the Guardians try to escape, there is a mystery that has been revealed where we meet Jason, aka Star-Lord, who is actually Peter's biological father, and he and his son reunite for the first time since Peter was a child. Throughout the sequel, there are a lot of epic moments, including the fight scenes and tons of action, although I hate to give away spoilers, but both of Peter's fathers died at the end. As a matter of fact, there were two somewhat unfortunate death scenes. One where his biological father becomes villainous and gets defeated, and one where his guardian father sacrifices his life in space to save Peter. Again, I don't remember everything about what happened in the second film, but that's all I remember. And that's basically the plot of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I don't have a lot to say, but I thought the sequel was good, but not as enjoyable as the first movie, where people were getting hyped when it first came out. But as always, the action is very cool and very pleasant, like every Marvel film should be, especially when there were fight scenes involved with CGI. Not to mention, the acting was really good, and there's even comedy in the film, especially when Drax throws out his jokes as always. Regarding the characters themselves, I wouldn't say that the new characters are likable, but I will admit that Baby Groot is exceedingly cute and adorable. I remember seeing this Guardians of the Galaxy film in theaters when it first came out, and I was willing to see it because I wanted to give the first movie a watch, which was awesome, and my mom rented it from Redbox and gave me that rental DVD to watch, which was nice. So I basically needed to see that one first before seeing the second film. I did do a little review on this when I used to do this After I Saw series, which I used to call it, quote, my experience of when I saw, which I'll be really honest with you, that name was illogical, and you could tell that the name of the movie review series that I did had a little bit of poor grammar. I have no idea why I named it that way for the After I Saw series. Maybe I must have done it to avoid copyright, since Matthew Davis makes his version of the After I Saw series. I mean, I should have called my latest movie review series that. And again, I still don't know why. I don't have those types of videos up there anymore, so don't check them out. Just check out my main reviews that I've done over the years. And dude, I remember seeing the second movie in theaters with my mom when it was released, and I thought it was cool at first. We saw it at this place called Envision Cinemas, which is unfortunately now closed forever. May it rest in peace. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Michael Rooker, who portrayed Yondu Udonta in this film, and Merle Dixon from The Walking Dead actually liked one of my posts on Twitter where I stated that I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in theaters and claiming it was awesome. Like, I was surprised by that moment because I never got any attention from celebrities before. That was interesting. Also, not to be irrelevant, but the reason I decided to review this sequel is that I'm seeing the third film the night before its official release, which is tonight. And I wanted to get this over with before I go see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which I'll review that one this weekend. Well, after looking at the franchise's first sequel, and when it comes to realizing how decent it is, I'm gonna give Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 a 4 out of 5. While maybe okay, but not as good as the first movie, It did have a lot of potential moments, and I can't even wait to see what Marvel will do next with Guardians of the Galaxy, even though it's going to be a trilogy from what I heard, since they're releasing the third movie tonight, even though it was supposed to come out years prior. But we'll talk about it when I review the third film. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoy another episode of Byron's Bios and my review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. As always, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for my review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. And this is Byron Hazlett, aka Byron the Multiple Interests Man, signing off. Peace.